Wendy with Cat Chat, and thanks for watching. Want to welcome Andy back from behind the camera, who just got married. So congratulations, Andy! Woo woo woo! Had a honeymoon and took a break, and now he's back. So thank you, Andy, and congratulations. I'm here today. It doesn't look like Cat Chat because of my dog. This is Holly, and she is truly one of the best dogs in the world. We've had her since she was a puppy, and boxers are known to be really bouncy dogs. They are kind of hyper puppies, and obviously she's not now. Her name's Holly because she was born on Christmas morning, and so we call her Hollyberry. And but since I'm a foster for a lot of the kittens that are motherless or that do have moms sometimes, I worked with Holly a lot when she was a baby to be respectful of the fact that they're teeny tiny, and her instructions always were that she had to have her belly on the floor if she was going to be near kittens. So she learned to do like an army crawl if she wanted to be around kittens, or she had to leave. And she learned very quickly. These are smart dogs. It was hard for her as a puppy because they're very active. But as she grew older and more sedentary, and just knew the drill, she knows and has known for many years that when there's babies around, you get down on the floor and you don't get your belly off the floor. And she has helped me mother hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She's 8.5. She'll be 9 on Christmas this year. And it's 2016, so we don't know how much longer Holly will be around with us. Boxers tend to live 8 to 10 years. She's pretty darn healthy. She loves kittens. There's not a cat or kitten in the world that she will chase or hurt. She's trying to slide off because the kittens are right on the floor over here. This is the newest set of kittens that has come in, and it was a really unfortunate set of circumstances. To me, I talk about purrs and hisses. This is a true hiss of what someone did to us as a rescue and to me as a person. And we're inundated with cats right now. I run 2 businesses. I run Kitten Crazy, and I run Quick Fix, our spay-neuter clinic. Our spay-neuter clinic is super busy right now. We are doing between 40, 60, sometimes 70 animals every single day, Tuesday through Friday, and then we have a very busy wellness clinic. It's a lot to manage. So we try to our best of our ability, manage the number of intakes coming in at Kitten Crazy so we can manage them well. So we give them what they need, and we don't overwhelm ourselves, our volunteers, our staff. So we have an intake process. We are not the county's shelter where you just come in and drop them off. We're a private nonprofit. We make decisions about who comes in and who doesn't. Oftentimes, we take in the same kind of things the SPCA takes in: injured, hurt, abandoned, motherless, you name it. But it's at our discretion. This box of kittens ended up at our front door with a note and $5 in a box in the heat with an ice cube tray, a bowl of milk that had spilled over into the ice, saturated the blanket. They were saturated, and they couldn't even open their eyes from the ice milk that had covered them. They were so drenched they couldn't open their eyes, and they were about this tiny, and it was a volatile situation. They were covered in fleas. You just looked at them, you flipped them over, their bellies were full of fleas, and we knew they were in a very scary situation. Either we helped them quickly or they were not going to make it. And so unfortunately, the person that left them wrote us a note, said they couldn't take care of them, they didn't have the mother, and hoped that we could help. If everybody did that to us, we would probably have to shut down. It's just too much. Without a mother, we have to do everything. And not everybody here is experienced to do that. Very, very few of us are experienced enough to do it and have the resources, time, and will take them home or can take them home to do it. So the only person available was me. I was working the fair that weekend, et cetera, et cetera. I'm telling you this because I like to always tell you the reality of things. And sometimes we stay so positive that you're not getting the picture of what we really, really deal with on a regular basis. When we decide to take in motherless kittens, we prepare for that. When we're forced to take motherless kittens, it can be a drain on us emotionally, physically, and every other ways. We have to stay up at night. We have to feed them. There's a ton of laundry, a ton of milk making, a ton of dishes, a ton of time, baths. We have to give each one baths because they just wear it, and it's just non-stop work. And as much as I love them, and they're my precious little babies, I love, 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 love them, they're a ton of work. And of course, I'm super attached to them because I'm mommy. And they see me and they fly at me. We've had them now for 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow that we've had them. They've been up and down. We almost lost a little one a couple times now. It's taken fluids and some extra care to get her out of the woods. She's about half the size as the biggest one. She's just teeny little tot, but she has the biggest personality. When we brought them in, there were 5 of us women here, so I had to bathe them immediately and get the fleas off. And we each took a kitten. So they named them. Win and Wendy are the 2 girls. And then the 3 boys are named after the spouses of the other 3 women. So we have Chuck, Jerry, and Roger. And so Cindy's going to hand them to me now. Holly has helped me mother these guys when they get their baths and things. Holly just loves them, so she's going to make sure they're clean and tidy. They love her. They know her really well as part of the process of their mama, right, Holly? She's like the best, and she doesn't care if they climb on her. She doesn't care. She knows these guys. She's checking them out. She's like, one's missing. There's your babies. That's a good girl. Very good girl, Holly. And this is my, Cindy's laughing because they're really mushy. This is my little one. This one is Win. Okay, so as you can see, hey, this is the reality of things. Holly makes sure that they go potty. If you don't do that for them in the first month, they can die. They'll get backed up. They don't always go potty on their own. So Holly makes sure if they don't have to go potty, she doesn't try. She can just tell if they have to or not. Now here's a messy face. Thank you, Holly. So she'll make sure that they get all cleaned up for me. Here, more. Thank you. This is Chuck. So this is Win, and this is Wendy. Here, Holly, come back. Holly, come up here. Good girl. Over here, Holly. Oh, there's Kiki. Kiki's not happy. For the first time in the show, Kiki is not happy. Come. This is our project at home now. They go back and forth with me. I've had a couple days of help from another gal who just loves to feed babies. Lay down. Thank you. Good girl, Holly. She wants to go see Cindy. This is Roger. He's the biggest. He's already 1.2 pounds. When they got to us, nobody was over 8 ounces. And so in 2 weeks' time, we've really beefed them up. This is Wendy. They need baths, but this is what I wanted to show you what they really look like. They just eat with their whole mouths, and they need just constant care so that they know mama and they know Holly and they love to be held. And of course, by the time we send them to a foster home, they're just about ready to go to a new foster home because they eat out of a bowl now. And there's my babies. This is the best though. At the same time as it's so much work, it's just joy. It's joy to be able to save them, to be able to love on them, and to see them make it. This little girl right here wasn't going to make it. She was a day away from not being with us, and here we are. So, hi, baby. You are so cute. I love you guys so much. But please refrain from dropping boxes off at any rescue. A lot of rescues would have just euthanized these guys because of the amount of work that it is, the lack of resources, the lack of experience, and all of that. So, and I don't have an answer for you. I just don't. I don't know what else you can do other than spay and neuter and take on that responsibility on your own. And we can help you, we can teach you, but please don't do that to our rescue or anybody else's rescue. Okay? So that's my hiss for today. So we're gonna just let you watch these guys for a couple minutes here and see how they do with their Mama Holly. So at this point, I'm sure there is a lot of you that are out there that are already considering coming and getting one or two, because who wouldn't want to? Just saying as well that when you talk about that we charge $120 for an adoption, it includes having raised them, all of the work, all of the formula, the canned food. These kittens actually eat 3 cans of food a day, plus their KMR, which a 10-pound bag is about $56. And these guys will go through 2 of those themselves being raised. Not to mention all of them being spayed and neutered, vaccinated, worm, flea treated, vaccinated 3 times typically before we send them home because we have them and we start them so young. So when people come in and they are somewhat annoyed or surprised at $120 for an adoption, now maybe it'll help explain why. And we also have the building and all of that too. So it she is a mess. I'm embarrassed. She's such a mess. They did spend the night here though last night. This was the first night they didn't come home with me, and they walked through their food and everything, but they're going to go home with mommy today and get baths. So Holly and mommy will take care of them today, huh, Holly? Yes. So anyway, if you are interested in them, they will be available probably in a month. Today is August 19th, I think. 18th. Thank you, Andy. There was this voice from behind the camera, the 18th. So today's the 18th. So maybe mid-September, if they're even still available. I've got some behind me. Who's behind me? Come here. All right. Okay, Roger. They're such mushies. They can have that to play with. Thank you, Cindy. And that's my Cindy, who is always such a great help and knows these kitties so well. So come and get them. Once you see this show, we can start a list and first come, first serve. And when they're ready, they'll probably go to a foster home where they'll finish getting raised. We already know they love dogs, they love people, and they love other kitties. So I want to do one shout out. That's to Jerry. I was at the fairgrounds. Jerry, thank you for stopping at the booth and chatting with me, and for watching the show.